Okay, let's see if that reloads it. Can anyone see if it's live?
It's live.
Good, good, good. Alright, sorry, I got distracted there by some technical problems. If you want me to, I can definitely speak to her. Can't promise anything else though.
I mean, this is literally for your good, not mine, but okay.
But then
If
why?
that's how you reason it within your head, that's cool with me, I guess.
If it'll get you out my doorway, then yes, I will do it.
I offered to slide it under the door. You literally didn't even have to open it.
Just give me the sending stone.
It's in my hand. Just take it.
I'll take it.
I haven't put my hand down.
I'll take it, and I don't. Hello.
Hello, is this Sylvie?
It might be. Who's asking?
My name is Dr. Linda.
Dr. Linda, what are you a doctor in?
Psychology.
Psychology. Great. Okay, so you're a shrink. So, are you going to psychoanalyze me? Because people have tried.
No, I'm not here to psychoanalyze you. I'm just here to ask how you're doing.
I was doing a lot better until I got a knock on the door.
I see there's a barrier there.
It's called a door, yes. It's made of wood. It's normally there to stop people from interrupting you when you're in your room.
Ed recommended you speak to me because he is very worried.
That's very nice of Ed. He's a very nice young man. If you take away all of the bloodthirsty vampire stuff.
Yes, he's making strides.
That's good to hear. How long have you and Ed known each other?
A few years.
Oh, so he's been under your care for a couple of years now?
We're not here to talk about Ed. We're here to talk about you.
I'd rather talk about you.
That's not how this works.
Is it not?
No.
Is this going to cost me anything?
No, I instructed Ed to let you know that your first consultation in session is free.
Oh, wonderful. That's very generous of you.
Mm-hmm. And if you wish to continue, it's 5 silver a week.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. That's a very good rate. Have you got any references I could hit up in the meantime? You know, maybe other than Ed, of course, because you know.
You could, but that's also breaking confidentiality with my other patients.
Well, I mean, how else are we ever supposed to know if you're a good therapist? Unless we ask people.
Very true.
Have you got any peer review materials out there that I can read?
Let's talk about you, because I feel like you're deflecting. Are you afraid to speak?
Have I stopped speaking in the last 5 minutes?
I just mean, you like to direct things away from yourself with either asking me questions or asking about other people, but you never really want to talk about yourself, do you?
You seem to know a lot about me, considering we've only been speaking for 2 minutes. Are you making assumptions, or do you know more about me? Has Ed been talking about me?
Ed has not been talking about you.
He must have, because otherwise how did you know I needed help?
I'm very good at my job.
Are you a psychic now? You a psychic psychotherapist?
So what is it that's stopping you from opening up?
My legs.
Mentally.
Let's see. What's stopping me from opening up mentally? Well, how about a good dose of it's none of anyone else's business?
Okay, I understand. Trauma hits everyone in various ways, and we only just met.
Again, are you making assumptions that I've got trauma in my past?
No.
No?
Everyone has various forms of traumas. I do. Ed does. I'm sure your friends do. I'm sure my friends do.
I mean,
It's how we deal with them.
we've had a lot of trauma just in the last few weeks, just from our adventures. I'm sure Ed's been telling you all about it.
No, elaborate.
Well, we're on an adventure, you know? And every twist and turn, there's a new enemy to fight and a new town to conquer and explore, and there's a war going on, unless you've noticed. And we've all got our own devils following us. Or in some cases, angels.
That sounds like a lot.
Well, doesn't feel like a lot, to be honest.
Doesn't it get tiring?
That's just life.
We're making very good strides already.
Well, that's good to
You
know.
opened up.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
That's very good to know.
Mm-hmm. If you want to continue, we can have your sessions after Ed's.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Unfortunately, I'm going to be busy for the next 60 years.
Of course. A little bit of advice. Don't have those walls up too high. But I'll be here. I'll keep that slot open if you ever change your mind.
I appreciate that, Christine.
Linda, but...
Oh, sorry, Linda. Of course. How could I forget? I'll hand you back over to Ed now.
Sure.
Is there a hang up button on this thing?
You don't know the password, only Ed does.
Alright, I'll walk out of my room. I'll walk up to Ed's and just slide it back under the door and go back to my room.
Pick it up. So did it go about as well as I thought it would?
I think
By
it
which I
did.
mean terrible.
We actually made some strides.
That's good. Is she going to continue, or is that a lost cause, do you think?
Maybe not at first, but I feel if we remind her that this is an outlet of safety, she might come back around.
Okay.
But let's not force her.
I'll make sure to take it slow.
Mm-hmm.
Be a bit tactful. But thank you for trying. I appreciate that.
Of course. Of course. Next week, let me know how giving Sylvie a little bit of space affects your relationship.
More likely than not, it's just going to be more racist shit. Regardless of the amount of interaction. It kind of just directs that shit my way, even if I don't ask for it.
What I recommend is, between you and I would avoid talking to her this week. Just to see what happens. Maybe
Okay.
she is the way she is because she seeks something else.
Attention, validation, income, many more things that I don't have time to list but are kind of sad.
Let me know how that goes.
Okay, I will give it my best shot. Thanks, Linda. Talk to you
course.
later. Bye.
And it ends.
After that, I will just go to bed.
Okay. Shannara,
Hi.
do you do anything?
No, nothing specific. He's just going to chill and just I guess relax after the day. The day actually he's had. So yeah.
Okay. Jessamine.
Yes. 3 years ago, I said I needed to send a sending spell. Okay. I will send a message to Giselle. Okay. Giselle, Jessamine here. Have you reached Airspur? Any updates on investigating the child experiments? Is there anything you need from us? Hope you are well.
It takes a minute for a response. And then you hear, still in Airspur? They are outsourcing from the Pirate Isles. We think the children are there. If you can't make the trip, it's okay. We'll still try.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite direction than we're going. Okay. I'll let everyone else know that in the morning.
Okay. Right, if that's everyone. Sleep consumes you all. Sylvie, you are dreaming, and you're greeted by a familiar sight. One that you went to while you were awake. You see the green fields and a silver palace in the distance. You turn and you see a man, a being, adorned with silver armor and a helm. So, are you ready to give this a shot?
So is this the same place that I was at when I died?
Yep.
Okay. What is it you're expecting from me exactly?
One, to follow your path when you originally set out when you left your home. To do good. And having a mutual enemy, that's a good place to start. Because I know deep down you want to do good. Are you ready to? It doesn't have to be now.
Can I assume that you know my family history?
He nods.
So then you know that when I did set out, you're not wrong. I set out to try and do better than what my family wanted me to do. My main goal when I left was to escape that world and to try and save Caecilius' promise as well. But the longer I'm away, the harder it is to imagine a time that I'm going to be able to do that. The longer that he's in the grips of my family, the more that he's influenced. The longer I'm away, the harder it becomes to remember where I came from and who I was. It feels like my version of good is not good enough sometimes. How do you differentiate between doing good and doing what preserves yourself?
I guess there's not really a definitive answer. There are many forms of good. And wanting to save him is good. Whatever form that takes.
I just don't... When I set out, I thought I knew what I had to do. I had to disappear, become someone else, so that in the long term I could come back when I was stronger. But I find that the longer I'm away, I'm not becoming stronger, I'm becoming weaker. It feels like everything that I try and do, it either goes wrong, or there are consequences I couldn't have seen. It feels like everything I try and do, it just... Every equal step I try and take on the right path, it takes me down the wrong path as well. And I'm now in a situation where I find myself with a group of people that I'm slowly beginning to like. And I know that's dangerous because, like with anyone, your history will follow you. And when you deal with people like my family, they will use people that you care about against you. So how do I come to terms with letting myself earn friends when I know that puts them in danger?
If they are your friends, then they are strong enough to hold that with you. Strong enough to handle whatever comes your way from your past, from theirs. It's not just you opening up. It's them too. And it's how you all take on your burdens. It's tough. But remember, they're strong too.
Yeah, but it seems like a lot of them have got enough on their plate right now.
Now, when did it become a competition?
It's not a competition, no, but right now there's not much that I can really do about my circumstance, and it seems like every step we take we find a new disaster that we just walk into. I mean, if you're asking me am I ready to help others, then I've always been willing to help others, but By the right of me
Yes.
helping...
I'm asking if you're ready to face the music.
I don't know whether I'm strong enough. I mean, I'm good at talking my way out of certain situations. I'm good at helping others be strong. But on my own, and I just don't know that I don't know that I'm good enough or strong enough to do it.
Who says you have to do it alone?
I just don't want anyone else to get hurt because of me.
If I may. They've had their own versions of their past haunting them, affecting your group. And you had to bear it. Why is yours different?
I don't know. I find it easier to let them think of me as some mentally unstable wild card that doesn't know what they're doing. There is an element of that that's true, but deep down, they don't know what I've done in the past. They don't know who I was. They don't know what is coming after me. Sometimes they say ignorance is bliss, and if I keep up this charade, maybe there's a chance that my past will never catch up and they'll never be harmed by it. And I'm only just getting to the point now where I feel like we can all trust each other. You know, we've been thrust into this situation where people have had no choice but to deal with other people's baggage. No one's done it voluntarily yet. And dropping the walls means exposing them to danger that's otherwise they may not never need to face. So that's why I am hesitant. But the longer I go, the harder it is to keep that up. It's going to get to a point where either the person that they think they know becomes so unbearable and unlikable or so unstable that they eventually cast her aside. Or they learn about true me. And there's the risk of rejection. Or there's the risk that they get hurt. And I don't know which one of those is the better option. I've already been burned once by a being that promised to help and immediately, almost immediately, burned me. I don't know if they're ready to meet Alora. Do you think that they're ready?
I think you've been putting on this charade long enough. Give them a chance to be ready. Give them a chance.
Fine.
It doesn't have to be today. But give them a chance.
Well, I may as well rip off the band-aid. If I'm gonna do it, I may as well do it sooner than later. Especially now we're about to embark on a long journey. I think the longer that we put it off, the worse it'll get. Because if I do it, and you say if I'm ready, I mean, what's your motivation for this? You didn't have to pluck me from obscurity. You didn't have to come to me tonight.
I know.
And I've certainly never had an affinity for you. Not that something that I've intentionally fought against, but I'm sure you can understand my family values don't exactly match up with yours.
It's very true. I think I found you by chance. With Hukamon.
Who I'm presuming you know now is with my brother. He's always been picking up my hand-me-downs.
Maybe it was chance and maybe it was fate, but deep down you were calling for someone to help. So I came.
Did you bring me any cool stuff at all, or is it just this motivational speech? Because I do appreciate it, but like, a fucking big sword would really also help. I kind of threw my last one down a well.
I saw.
Was that special? Because it's just been in the family for a long time, and I have no idea if that was like me just fucking up. I know it's probably pissed off some god.
Not this one, and I'm trying to remember that. I could only assume there's power.
Eh. Well, what's done is done. But I'll try my best. Just know if it goes wrong and I end up back here because I'm dead, I'm going to be blaming you. And you better let me in. You better not ghost me again.
I vow not to ghost you. Do you vow to do good?
I vow to do as good as I can. I'm a bit loose on the definition of good. I will build as many parks as I can.
That's enough for me. Thank you. And you've got this.
Okay. Do I dream now, or do I go into a blackout sleep?
You can dream. And he waves his hand, and you are no longer in this realm. In the dream, there's like flying cats and flying cats, and they're like chasing after a unicorn, and then the unicorn is like against the cats and stuff, and just I don't know.
I just look around and go, "Not bad, helmet man."
You're in a forest somewhere. It's crazy. All right, but the morning comes. I think that's where we're going to end today's session. How about another level? Simon, we're going to talk, because I'm halfway done with writing Helm's subclass for Warlock.
Okay.
I'm almost done, but I had a migraine.
What if I said I don't want to be a warlock anymore? Throw another spanner in the works.
I don't fucking fight you.
Can we roll hit dice?
Yes,
Roll.
roll this dice.
We'll roll them on screen so I remember what it is.
6.
I'm almost done with the stuff, Simon, so we'll probably get
That's
to it
okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries. No rush. I'm going to multiclass into Cleric. I'm going to be a Cleric of Shah.
You've been playing too much Baldur's Gate.
I have
Yeah.
definitely been playing too
Yeah.
much Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
You've been playing too much.
Yeah.
I have trauma related
Lady
to Shar that I
Shaw.
don't think I've told y'all about.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Well then, yeah.
I won't say it online.
That's
but-
fine. That's fine.
Why get it?
Let us know whenever you're ready to sign off, Bree.
Yeah, is everyone rolled?
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Hey, thank you guys so much for playing. Next session, session 25. Whew. We're gonna be missing Liam Catterson, but
Hi.
if it's okay, we'll still
Yeah.
have a session next week.
No, I'm kidding. How dare you?
We love you, Liam, but we don't love you that much.
There's love in it, there's D&D, you know.
As you guys continue to make your way to Molson Tier. Thank you guys so much for watching, and my players for playing, and we'll see you guys next time.